of God the Father and Son Jesus our Lord be with you today as I welcome you back to another morning devotion. Your couple right here on the Home Base Ministries Network. Morning Evangelist Dexter Friday, San Del Rosa, top of the morning to you and to all of you guys across the world out there. You know, I pray that God continues to bless each and every one of you guys. And remember that your salvation depends on believing in what Jesus Christ did already on the cross. Alright, so we are at Matthew chapter 8 from verse 27 to the end. Verse 27 tells us that the men still did not understand, and maybe many people today. Matthew writing, but the men marveled, meaning they were there in amazement and wonder, gripped and with all sorts of amazement as to Jesus, saying to each other, what kind of man is Jesus? Which should be expected. It's like having an experience with a superhero of sorts, where what he does will amaze you. Reflecting on the matter that the winds and the seas were obedient when he spoke. So by this act, although they were already following, they saw him differently. Verse 28 then tells us that when he did get across the Gergesenes, he was met with two devil-possessed individuals who came out of the tombs there. They were so fierce that no one could have passed by that way. This verse further introduces demon possession and how dangerous it manifests and how it affects so many things. How demons affect areas and domains, restricts access in some areas even right now. Matthew then writes that the demons cried out in recognition of Jesus as the Son of God, asking him two questions which related to their dominion at and up to that point in time. So they gave full awareness that they have up to an appointed time to freely inhabit and have dominion on the earth. They are well aware and ask if he had come to torment them before the time, to show his dominance and authority to both the physical and spiritual and every else. They are fully aware of who Jesus is and his power over them. Verse 30, Matthew then writes that a good way off from the tombs there was a herd of pigs feeding. The scriptures do not say that the pigs were there for any other reason identified. But what it does do, if you are so intellectually inclined, is identify that they were not Jewish in that country. If they were, you may have seen a flock of sheep. Verse 31, the demons, even before being commanded to come out of their current host, make request to possess the herd of pigs, which needs a lot of understanding, seeing that they were able to possess two human hosts comfortably, but now needed a herd of animals to possess. Verse 32, it was at that point that Jesus told them to go. Now this one word which you may have in capital letters, go, in the Greek, that would be hupago. It has variations to its interpretations like get thee behind me, Satan, or as in this case the translation would be get out of here, you clown, which would have been what Jesus would have directly said to the demons, and in that manner. The word hupago is used 81 times in the New Testament scriptures. It's a sharp, stern command to move at once. When the demons come out, they did not have to search for hosts, and they went into the herd of swine, which then ran violently down a cliff into the sea and drowned. The pigs died in the sea. The demons, however, would not have perished by what decay the flesh came to, and would have separated from their hosts. Verse 33, we are then informed that the pig farmers went to the city and told everything what had happened to the men who were possessed by the devil. Such a thing will be news to those who saw it. Upon hearing that, verse 34, what took place, Matthew says the whole city came out to meet Jesus and begged him to leave their country. What would you think? Why would you think they wanted Jesus to leave? When you measure it all up, they rather dwell with the fierce demon-possessed men after measuring the fact that they lost their herd of swine and that value. So Jesus continuing through the area to them could be dangerous. They didn't know what to expect. I'll see you guys tomorrow. May God bless you all. Know that when Jesus is in a situation, everything is overruled and overturned. Amen. This is Pastor Solomon De La Rosa in God's grace.